Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Portal Masters, it's Robert Walkner here from CoinOpTV with yet another CoinOpTV live and interactive. Today we got a big show talking about all things Skylanders Imaginators in reaction to the new Skylanders Imaginators gameplay launch trailer that Skylanders of Activision dropped on their YouTube channel, I think late last night. They just kind of, snuck it up like a month before the game is coming out. They're like, screw it, here's a launch gameplay trailer with some new tidbits of characters and information. And as always, I got my buddy Matt, who I'm calling the Skylanders expert whenever we do these. So good day to you, Matt.
Good to be back.
Good to see you. So Matt runs the Skylanders character list. I've got his YouTube channel there. We'll put his website and his other information in the description below. We are live. We're interactive. If you guys are trolling and spammy and hating, you may get a timeout. You've been warned. So we're going to talk about sort of basically the trailer that sort of dropped. I've got some images, some screen grabs from that. We got some of the trailer without the sound. Let's see who's in chat here. We got Chloe, Avion, Zayed, Jonte, sorry if I'm saying your name wrong. Necronite is in chat, so give you guys all a Portal Master rank up. Of course, Matt just was at PAX West and said he survived the PAX plague, the PAX flu. It's hard to say that. I may give you some sickness just in my poor pronunciation of things. So, just briefly, was there a standout sort of thing at PAX or anything that just blew your mind?
Not too much. A lot of it we'd kind of seen before at E3. We had gotten a preview of a lot of it. I guess the biggest thing that I got to spend some more time with was the independent games coming out from Nintendo. They had a whole separate room for them, and there are a lot of interesting games coming out for that.
Awesome. Did they any whispers of the Nintendo NX at all? Any hush hush stuff coming down the wire at the event?
No, they didn't give us anything about that.
We did get I guess you were back in town yesterday. We did get the big Apple announcements and the PlayStation 4 Pro announcements. I did live stream reactions to that. Did you tune into any of that stuff at all yesterday?
I did, yeah. Spent a lot of time watching that and was, well, kind of disappointed. I had been with Apple. I just like to see what they're coming out with. I don't usually buy all the latest and greatest products that they have to offer. I'm usually about a year or two behind. But it's nice to see what they have coming out. With PlayStation, then I big PlayStation fan, but just from the rumors that I heard about the PlayStation, well, now we know it's called PlayStation Pro. I wasn't planning on getting one. I'll be set with mine for a couple of years yet, so it's not something I'm really interested in, and they didn't really make a good case for it, in my opinion, during their presentation.
Yeah, I agree. The press conference yesterday wasn't too extravagant. We got some more Portal Masters jumping in chat. Mick, Emerald, and Lewis, give you guys some shout outs, some thumbs up. So anyway, let's talk Skylanders. I actually did a Skylanders history video a couple of days ago, so this is my second Skylander video this week, and as we get closer to the launch of Skylanders Imaginators on October 16, 2016 in the US, we'll be doing more news and more updates. So Matt, we're gonna show the trailer in a bit, but let's go through some of the screen grabs. We got to see first of all, this trailer's up on the Skylanders game official YouTube channel, so make sure you check it out. We got to see Tri-Tip in more of a glorious, fiery, sort of thunderous way, that I hadn't seen him really before. Was this a display of maybe his chi moves going on in the trailer?
That's my best guess. We've seen his Sky Chi move, but it's always just been from the top down, third person perspective as you're playing the game. But this kind of cinematic shot, I think it's probably closer to just how, if we were able to zoom in while he was doing this move, how it might look.
Yeah, real dynamic and fun. Now, do we know, is Tri-Tip, is he a launch character? Series 1? We think we obviously we're it's all when it comes to the release of the characters, it's all speculation less than the starter pack kid, right? So what do you speculate on him?
Usually someone that they announce so early. He was in the first big announcement from that when we got news about the game. We heard about Tri-Tip right away, and usually those characters I find are Wave 1, but from the other I guess leaks we've seen, it looks like he might actually be in Wave 2.
Okay. So hold on to your Tri-Tip and glorious Tai Chi moves and everything. I guess not Tai Chi, just the Skylanders Chi, right? So yes. Speaking of cool moves, another character, Ember, which I'm really excited about. So we got to see a little more of her in this dramatic low angle. I guess, Matt, it's like you say, we're used to sort of seeing these from the top down perspective, sort of looking over the Skylanders, but it's kind of cool to see when they do these little sizzling trailers, gameplay trailers, and they kind of put like this dramatic angle, right, in it. Yep. As the H3 would say, you got to get that dramatic angle going in there. So,
like you said, though, it's getting you excited for the character, and I think that's what the whole purpose of this is to give you more looks at them and show you what they look like up close and give you something to get excited about.
In chat, we got Skylanders King says, "Hey Matt," so you got a shout out there. And then on Ember, do we know any idea when what we speculate when she might arrive into stores?
Man, I wish I had my list with me right now. I think I want to say Ember is a Wave 1. Let me see if I can pull something up quick here.
All right, I'll stall. We got the chat room. Dan says, "I want Tri-Tip so bad. He's my number one anticipated Skylander with the hashtag Dino Landers. I like it." Sasha is in chat and says, "Hi, thanks a bunch." Josh is in chat and says, Lamar Wilson. I know he's giving a shout out to Lamar Wilson. It's something we're buddies with him. Zayed says, "Fire Senseis have all Asian influence. I like my martial arts Asian movies. Looking forward to the Matt Damon martial art movie that's coming out, I think, next year. I forgot what that one's called. All right, Matt, back to you. What do you got?
Yeah, I can't find it right now, but
all right, we put you on the spot here. That's okay. Let's move on. Now, the reason why probably most people are talking about this trailer is because we got to see a better look, a first-time look at Flarewolf and also Airstrike. So let's get over to Flarewolf down there. When I saw Flarewolf, I thought to myself, maybe it's better that Skylanders Imaginators doesn't have online PvP, because I'm not quite sure I want to face this in a battle. Look at this guy. Pulls out of his pocket 4 gigantic missiles. Is that what's going on with Flarewolf?
Yeah, Flarewolf is our first known bazooker, or first confirmed bazooker, I guess. And once again, though, this does seem to be his Sky Chi move. So it's not going to be something that you can just whip out at any time. But you can. It is going to be something that I'm sure people will resort to a lot, just because it looks amazing.
Yeah, he looks cool. It's a brand new character. I guess we don't know if he's formerly a villain. I guess he's a hero if he's not formerly a Doom Raider, something like that.
Yeah, he's a new character. He's one of the senseis. So
yeah, one of the new senseis there. And then on the bazooka, we also think that Chompy Mage is going to be a bazooka class. Is that the speculation?
I believe that is the speculation right now.
All right, yes. We're doing a lot of speculation and hype, and just getting ready. As things get closer to launch, we'll know more. Obviously, maybe on the forums and other Twitter channels or YouTube, there might be more speculation, but I usually wait till we get confirmation before, sort of reporting the officials, right? So what else do we know? Do we know, speaking of speculation, back to speculation, though, do we know anything else or any other speculation on Flarewolf there? Have we seen him in action in any other leaked videos or any photos or anything?
Yeah, we've seen just brief glimpses of him in one other trailer they released that kind of gave us a quick flash over of all of the figures, the toy figures, and caught a glimpse of him there, but that's about it.
Stefan in chat says, he looks amazing. Yes, I'm very impressed. So then the other thing we got to see, and it was hard to get a good image of Airstrike. So Airstrike, as far as we know so far, comes with the Griffin Observatory Adventure Pack. Am I leaning in the right direction with that, Matt?
Yeah, the Griffin Park Observatory is an adventure pack we first saw over at Gamescom, and that was our first mention of Airstrike as well. We didn't know anything about it up to then. We just saw, so we got a glimpse of his figure back then, actually, because it was there in the pop-up shop. But we don't. This is the first gameplay we've seen, and even like you said, it's not that much. It's really hard to get a good shot. But we do get to see his bird pal flying around. I don't know exactly how that dynamic's going to work, because the character itself seems very small, and the bird is almost like bigger than the character. So I don't know. It's something new.
Yeah, we got there's like two quick shots. There was like a side-scrolling shot where they show Airstrike walking, and then this shot here that I'm showing on screen where the bird looks like he's swooping around, possibly doing some attacks with some chompies. Some regular chompies and some the fire. What are those called? Fuego chompies or something?
Yes, some of my favorites.
And then also, there looks like this. I'm showing the graphic here. Looks like there's like a cave entrance. Now, are we on? Do we have any idea where we are in this little area here? Is this a regular level or part of the Griffith Observatory level pack? Maybe.
I am definitely thinking this is part of the Griffin Park Observatory pack, or that level. Because right before this shot, they gave you a picture of the Griffin Park Observatory, because we've seen the level piece for that, and so we know what that looks like already, and they gave you an in-game shot of that, and then right there, and then gave us the Airstrike gameplay. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be part of that level. It seems to make the most sense to me, but at the same time, it could be anywhere in the game.
Now, do we know, has there been any information as to when the Griffith Adventure Pack might be released at all? Is that going to be a Wave 1, Wave 2 kind of thing? Can we speculate?
Speculate, I would say it's probably... Man, how do they usually do these? I think it's hard to say, because we're getting the crash level at launch, at least with the PlayStation pack. So it's kind of weird that it seems like it's going to be a Wave 1 thing. It wants to be a Wave 1. But the odd part being that we also have the ability to pick up the Crash Adventure Pack in Wave 1, which doesn't usually happen, that there's 2 adventure packs in one wave.
Yeah, definitely. They might try and spread things out a bit, since it seems like there might be less figures. I've got Crash and Cortex up on the screen now. Of course, they had a lot of screen time in the new. For those jumping in chat a little late, we're talking about the Skylanders Imaginators launch gameplay trailer that dropped yesterday on their YouTube channel. We got to see Crash doing a little breakdancing, and Cortex kind of chilling. It's kind of funny to see them sort of interacting as buddy together in the game, since they've been nemesis for years and years in the Crash Bandicoot series. What do you make of that? Has Cortex been reformed like the other villains of the game?
As far as we can tell, he is fighting on the side of good, at least for the time being. Who knows if he'll switch back over sometime. But there are some people saying that he doesn't even count as a villain, kind of like we had Hammer Slam Bowser last year. In any other Mario game, he's going to be considered a villain, but as soon as he came over to the Skylands, he was one of the good guys. So do we still call him a villain, especially since we have the other villains here? He's not a Doom Raider from Trap Team, but he is still, has been a bad guy in the past. So,
well, I remember I got to play some hands-on with Cortex, and I seem to remember some of the things he was saying was kind of similar to Chaos, where when Chaos was good, or Clone Chaos is now sort of good. It sort of says like. he'll sort of do like a slip of the tongue where he'll say like, "Oh, you dirty Skylanders, I hate you." I mean, we're really good buddies. This isn't specific, but I'm trying to remember,
Sure.
something. And I seem to remember Cortex was sort of doing something a little similar to that, like, sort of like, "I am an evil, deadly mastermind. Ooh, I mean, I'm your ally, today," or something. That's poor man's, Cortex impression there. But so that'll be kind of fun. It'll be interesting to see. The Battle of the Century, of course, will be if there is some sort of PvP or local PvP or any sort of PvP, it'd be interesting to see the battle of Cortex versus Kaos, or maybe when you're going to beat Kaos in the game or play against Kaos, who's the main villain, if you can be Cortex, and it'd be kind of interesting to see villain mano a mano battling up, right?
Yeah, there will be a lot of interesting battles to take place if we are given that opportunity to have some kind of PvP. But as we said, that still remains to be seen for now. But there's always hope. They haven't told us everything about the game yet.
Yes, there's still secrets and surprises. All right, let me show the gameplay video here for Skylanders Imaginators, which dropped yesterday. Here's some of the images that we were talking about in action. The glorious Ember and Tri-Tip, and a lot of stuff with the original creators on there. Matt's on a few second delay there, so that's why I'm kind of talking us through things. It was kind of cool, and they showed a couple of the archers side by side. It's like, well, that's kind of cool. You have you and your archer buddy playing local co-op and just kind of shooting some arrows down at villains. Of course, we got the Golden Queen, and we should have the shot coming up of Airstrike soon. Okay, so here's the Thumpa Wumpa Islands with Crash and Cortex chilling. All right, there's Griffith Territory. There's Airstrike and a little of the bird. I don't know the bird's name yet. Here's some more of the possibilities. I like how they keep showing the banana head guy. It seems to be a recurring theme.
He has definitely become a quick fan favorite, I think.
And then at the end of the thing here is the tags or the annotation stuff. And whoops, let me cut back to me. I got a still graphic for that. So at the end of the trailer is the controversial or the question mark that a lot of us want to know more information on. A little tag there saying Skylanders Creator. And we don't have any information to share for that, but Matt and I, we're gonna speculate. We're gonna come up with things. We're gonna read what you guys have to say in chat regarding the Skylanders Creator. Get the app. Activision likes to get mobile, so we're gonna get mobile again. We last year, or I guess it was this year technically, we had the Skylanders Battlecast. So looks like we'll have another app come in. So Matt, do we know anything yet, or is this going to be pure speculation on the Skylanders Creator app?
It is 100% pure speculation. I know there has been some footage that I think it was right around Gamescom time when some people were playing the game and they were in the menu and they saw that there was like a menu option for the creator app or something along those lines, and it had like a little icon of a phone. And so that got people talking already, and now they basically just confirmed it today in this video. It's like, get the app, Skylanders Creator. Well, we can't obviously get the app yet because if you click on that, it just takes you to their website and it says coming soon. But there's definitely a ton of potential with this app, but we don't know anything for sure yet.
Yes, we got the 8 symbols there. It looks like it just says Skylanders Creator app. It's in the Skylanders font. Since we are doing a lot of creation stuff, if I was to speculate, maybe it's something where you can create, have sort of a mobile creation that sort of mimics the video game that maybe you can share to, they sure want to push out that Snapchat. Maybe they want you to get the Skylanders Creator app to share to Snapchat somehow or something. I doubt that it will interface with your game at all, because that seems like a little bit of a stretch, but maybe there'll be sort of a mock-up where you can kind of test stuff. It'd be interesting if by doing that app somehow unlocks something in the game that you couldn't get otherwise. Am I way off base on this, or is this a possibility?
At a very minimum, yeah, I think it's gonna be a way to kind of just play around with different combinations of parts. It reminds me of those books I had as a kid where the pages were split into 3 sections and you could flip through them and make all the different combinations.
Oh, yeah.
And so it could be just as simple as giving you a preview of different options. It could. I have seen some interaction between apps and games before. In particular, I remember with Assassin's Creed. I think it was like Syndicate or something like that. One of the ones that wasn't so good. But
whoa! Shots fired! Shots fired! Assassin's Creed. Does this mean you're not going to see the Assassin's Creed movie this holiday season?
I'll still watch it. But in there, they had a whole nother assassin creation system, and it would allow you to unlock different treasures then that you could find when you unlock them in the app. You could find them in the game, and so that connection is possible somehow. And so that's why I say the possibilities really do seem kind of endless as to what they could do with this app. The question is, how far will they go? How much money are they going to sink into it? And I don't want to get my hopes up too much, I guess. But it could. Ideally, I think the best thing they could do with this right now is allow you to create your character and possibly even just give you a quick battle arena to test out how they play even, which will give you a way to test out battle classes before you get them in game.
Yeah, that sounds good. A little tester sort of thing. How about this? All right, let's get even crazier, Matt. So you make a character in Skylanders Imaginators. You take your phone and you take a picture of your character on the phone in the Skylanders Creator app, and you can see maybe previews or tweaks or color variations. Maybe that could be a thing, because you could sort of maybe somehow take a picture or shoot it to your phone or something like that. Would that be a crazy thing to go into your phone from your TV?
It would definitely add to the kind of magic that Skylanders has always been pushing for.
Yeah,
that would definitely be take a picture and all of a sudden it's in your phone and it's live, and yeah, that with the facial recognition software we have nowadays, and then even with the Battlecast, the way they scan the cards, they do have some of that technology, so that I don't see why not.
All right, here's the other thing. Here's the other crazy thing. Here we go. Let me get the graphic up. Skylanders Creator app. You get the app on your phone, you got your creation crystal, and you're getting tired of playing an archer class, and you want to reset the crystal's battle class. You use the Skylanders creation app, you put it on your phone, boom, clears out and resets the creation crystals from 0. What do you think about that? Am I getting too crazy with that as a thought?
I like the idea. I like the thoughtfulness, but I think the biggest problem that would come in with that is getting that to work with every phone, because not all phones are built equal, and I don't know exactly what kind of technology they would need to do that, and I'm not sure if that would be built into every phone.
All right, Activision, you got 1 month to get on that, to get those resetting the crystals. Of course, Matt and we did a live stream talking about the creation crystals, the battle classes, and the controversy surrounding the no reset on that, so you can check that out as well. Let me get into chat here. We got conversations, we got topics. Skylander King said Cortex and Kaos would make a great team. Yes, the dynamic duo there. Miroslav says, hey Rob, I'm late. Can you recap? Hey, if you guys didn't know this, when YouTube is live streaming, you can actually scroll back at DVRs, and you can catch up and then scroll ahead and all that stuff. This will be archived on my YouTube channel as well, so you can check that out. Wyrock was in chat. He says, hopefully that comes out. Yes, let me see. BC Rivers says, just pre-ordered it. Cool. Heavenly Hashtag says, just to be 100%. All right, question for Matt. Heavenly Hashtag, just to be 100% sure, can I pre-order the game now and get Chaos, or do I have to pre-order it later? Sorry for not understanding. So Matt, what is the situation? How do you get Chaos?
Just pre-order any starter pack, and you'll get Chaos when it comes out. It doesn't matter which starter pack. As far as I've seen now, it's available. This offer is available at all major retailers. The only thing I can think of is if you pre-order somehow from some little mom and pop shop. I don't know if they are in on this offer or not. I would assume they probably could if they really wanted to. I don't know what Activision's rules are on that, but in any case, you should be able to order any starter pack, any retailer, get your Chaos pre-order.
Yeah, I would say probably stick to the the Target, Best Buy, Walmart, GameStop, and maybe Amazon or something like the major retailers if you want to take advantage of that, because they're going to definitely have the most bulk for the supplies. And then Matt and I, before we were live streaming, were actually joking about, do you want to tell them about what you sort of found online with Chaos?
So a lot of people have been wondering if Chaos is going to be sold separately this year. And like I mentioned, I think he will be at some point, but Best Buy today actually put up a pre-order page for a Chaos single figure. The worst part about it, though, is that they have him listed at $49.99.
Woo-wee!
A whopping $50 for one figure.
Pre-eBay prices there.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be his normal price everywhere if that is indeed what they're offering. But if it would turn out to be, then you're getting a great deal by pre-ordering and getting Chaos for free.
Yeah, that's almost like the opposite. You buy Chaos for $50 and you get the game for free as the bonus or something, right? So let me jump over to chat. Ramir is in chat, and Jesse and Sam. We got a few more Portal Masters, and then we got a question about the Skylanders Creator apps. Josh in chat says maybe this is a way of testing out your battle class before you sort of finalize that. Now, Matt, maybe you can sort of chime in on this, because I think there's a way to sort of preview the battle class before you sort of set that up. We could sort of see like a little what they do in the menu system or something. Have you seen proof of this at all?
I haven't seen any proof of it, actually, but I have heard rumors that after or when you are selecting your battle class, that there is a little kind of preview video of what that character might look like, or what they can do, how they might how their attacks might look. But my problem with that is I think it still varies with how you upgrade them, and so like there are still different paths you can take, and it depends what you unlock, and so it seems kind of odd to just say, oh, here's one video, this is all you need to know.
Yeah, it's difficult to get the because there's different there's the different battle classes, and then there's the different like elements as well. So there's your mixing and matching, 100 different, or what's 10 times 10, right? That's 100 different possibilities, right?
Yeah, that's something that they had said from the beginning, that we have 100 different starting points for these characters, and so it seems odd to limit us to, without having 100 crystals, we're not going to be able to try all those 100 different starting points.
Yeah, lots of questions still. Obviously, Matt and I are both excited to get our hands on Skylanders Imaginators coming out in October 16, 2016. We get your pre-orders in, get that Chaos figure, try and get on some deals. If there's some stuff that we know about or some deals, we'll try and inform you. As we get closer, we'll try and let you know about the launch Wave 1 stuff when we figure that out, if we figure that out, or at least speculation. So, Matt, thanks a bunch. What's your next article coming to the site? Do we have any PAX impressions or anything like that coming up?
Probably not anything about PAX, because like I said, there wasn't any Skylanders at PAX, but I will probably. I was actually thinking about putting up some kind of analysis of the trailer that we just talked about, so that might actually be the next article that goes up.
There you go. So you guys make sure you check out Matt's website as well, so you can see kind of a breakdown of the trailer, and make sure you check out the actual trailer with the sound, since I showed it twice without sound while we were talking. So thanks a bunch, all you guys jumping in, and Matt, thanks to you, sir, for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for having me on again.
We'll try and do it again maybe next week. Shout outs to all the Portal Masters in the live stream. Stefan, Daniel, Dan. I know I saw a whole bunch more in there, but give yourself a Portal Master rank up shout out. For CoinOpTV, we'll be back again probably Saturday and Sunday over the weekend doing some more live streaming. That's it for today's video. We'll see you guys next time.
See ya.